am so excited to show you how to make this cute bow board. It's really easy to do. So just go ahead and you get a frame, whatever size you want. So I've got two different ribbons. These are 1.5 inch ribbons. This one's Swiss dot, and this one is a double ruffle. You just take your ribbon and you go down and then cut. And then you know that's the size that you want. So this one is 17.5 inches. 17.5 inches. And then now once you cut and you've determined your length, then we need to determine how much we want. How spaced out do we want the ribbons to be? Kind of about, I would say, 2 inches apart. So I would come in from the side and then go about 2 inches out. And so I'm going to cut those ribbons to 17.5 inches. Make sure that you are sealing your ends. As you see here, I've turned over the frame and then I have mapped out where I want the ribbon to be. And then I also kind of marked, and measured and marked where I'm going to be gluing the ribbon. And so to put the ribbon on, you can use many different things. We're using hot glue. It's the fastest. You can also use a staple gun or thumbtacks. I've heard of people using that as well. So I'm going to be putting on my middle ribbon first. So I'm just going to put the hot glue as wide as the ribbon is. And then placing it on. It's going to be kind of hot, so just be aware of that. And we want it to go all along the edge of the ribbon. So now we're going to come up to the top here and doing the same thing. And we want to make sure that we have a tight ribbon, that it's going to be tight on both sides and stretching it out. So I like to do the middle one first and then do the outside ones, and then we'll do the middle ones. Okay, and then all that's left is our printed ribbon. And then remember, since we're facing the back of it, we want to turn that printed ribbon over if you've got printed ribbon. All right. And then we turn it around, and that's how the front will look. So just showing you how we're going to put on the little ties. You can just glue them on and then tie it. I'm going to make a faux tie by just making a bow. So I've got this big bow right here, and I've got my center. And then here, I've got 2 pieces of ribbon that I've already glued here together. And so this is going to be my things coming up for my bow. So I'm just going to glue them on. I'm going to place glue on the inside where the ribbon will be. And there's really no right or wrong way to do this. You just want to glue it on so it stays. It's not going to actually be holding anything because we've got this here to actually hold the frame, and this is just for looks. You can trim it down. Then just making sure that it's going to be even. I'm just going to glue on the other side. Now that's glued on, I'm gonna make it look like a bow. So I'm just placing glue on my bow and gluing it to the ribbon. We can either just cut it off, or we can fold it down into it. So going around to the back, just place a little bit of glue in the center there. And then I'm going to kind of squish it a little bit because I want it to give it that squished look. So we're just making a simple bow basically. They're really easy to do. And then you get the look of a tied bow that won't come undone and is pretty perfect. So I'm just taking some hot glue and then gluing this down to finish off my bow. Take your scissors and then take your ribbon and cut it and seal the ends. And that finishes the bow part. And here is the bow board put up and all finished.